Yo, it's Dr. Phantom here, doing a reaction video, this time doing a reaction to Dax featuring Tom Macdonald called Propaganda. Whoa, the song's title is quite interesting. It's called like Propaganda. What exactly are they talking about? Is it a bit controversial? What is he talking about? Who's he aiming at? It's like, ooh, okay, it's gonna be interesting, So let's get into this, So, so let's start the song. I'm just putting up video up here, I'm gonna play it. So 3, 2, 1, go!
Hey, Daryl. You good, bro? You ain't picking up calls, dog. What's wrong, man? Daryl, you good? Hey, Daryl. Don't lose yourself.
And all I see is propaganda. Propaganda, propaganda, and all I see is propaganda, propaganda, and all I see is propaganda, propaganda. Yeah, united we stand, divided we fall. New Year's Eve, they've been dropping the ball. Independent, how we dead in the game. We don't write to the sound of applause. Hidden truth, dotted lines, ain't never signed, stood and remain the boss. In a world that is full of facades, where if you speak, you get nailed to a cross. I won't be silent, I am outspoken. I am the product of pain, so when you see my name, no fame could never break down a brain that is already broken. Every wound is a paid devotion. They fill words as I purge emotion. Scabs hair as I drop hits that bleed loud from demonic omens. The system decides we spend, we buy, while most of our time is spent in bed. The dreams we have all stay inside. We sleep and wake and live with regret. The price of life is half the cost. The price of fame could cost your head. If infamy is what you seek and propaganda is what you spread. Propaganda, propaganda, and all I see is propaganda, propaganda, and all I see is propaganda.
Alright, so that was the first verse by Dax. Gotta say, interesting video. Cinematography is pretty cool. Feels like a movie you're watching, like it's like, ooh, there's a dystopian society here. People are on the phones, they're like zombified, trying to basically, nail Dax, basically saying, he's the crazy one, he's thinking crazy. That's why they all had the phone and were like, you're crazy, man, you're crazy. I don't know. Let me look at the lyrics, I was reading the lyrics while I was listening to the song. It's quite interesting, like he talks about like him being independent. He never signed, they're saying there's one line says hidden truth, dotted lines, ain't never signed, student remain the boss. In a world that's full of facades, where you speak, if you get nailed to a cross. It's quite interesting, like he said, like he's independent, he can do what he wants, he can say what he wants. No one telling him that he can't do a song about propaganda. Because if you go to the mainstream, they'll say, no, you can't do that. You gotta make a song about sex. Go to clubs, go drinking, go and party and get wasted and all the whatever rubbish they put out nowadays. I've seen some of the rubbish videos and I'm like, hey, what the fuck are they doing? But they're signing a label, signing the dotted lines, not reading the hidden truth there, I like the whole, in a world that's full of facade, where you speak, you get nailed across. Where you speak your opinions. In this world that's full of fakes, especially on social media like Facebook, Instagram, and all that. They're pretending to be something they're not. Bloody liars, bloody cocksuckers, you can say. I'll call them cocksuckers. Cocksuckers. I mean, it's like, like the whole allegory of like, if you try to be like Jesus, you get nailed to the cross because the fact is, don't speak the truth. They don't like it when you speak the truth. Interesting. He says, and I won't be silent. I'm outspoken. I get it, like he speaks the truth. And this is his lyrics. And even in the previous lyrics, I've seen some of them. He speaks out. He speaks his mind. He speaks his truth. He speaks what he believes in. Interesting. That one of the lines: the system decides we buy, while most of the time is spent in bed. The dreams we all have all stay inside. We sleep and wake, then live with regret. That is really true. True, my people. It's true. You know why? The system will decide, because basically there's a whole subtle manipulation of going on, like, consumerism, buy the next best thing, do this and that. And especially nowadays in the day of internet, you can buy them online without even leaving your house. That's why he says, the system decides we buy, while most of the time we spend in bed. Basically, what it's an algorithm. We spend most of the time indoors in the house, in our bed, sometimes most people. And the system decides for us because of what we watch, what we consume, with our eyes and ears, with the news, with the programs, shows we watch, with whatever commercial we watch here and there. Subtle manipulation going on. And then, of course, the dreams we have all stay inside. We sleep and wake, then we live with regret. So meaning, like, we don't pursue our dreams. We don't want to pursue, say, if you want to be, I don't know, if you want to be a doctor, you won't pursue it because it's like, that's too hard out for me. It's too hard for me. I can't do it. I give up. I'll just be safe. Or, or even if you take for, I want to be like a YouTuber, like a well-known YouTuber, spreading the truth and spreading sharing what my talents are. And they're too scared that they will keep the dreams inside, inside yourself. It never comes out, never shows. And then, of course, in your deathbed, when you get older, you regret it. Because then you realize, fuck, I should have done that. I could have been a superstar, Yeah, the price of life is half the cost of time to pay. Could cost you head if infamy is what you seek, and propaganda is expect. That's a really interesting line as well, like, say, sometimes people just want to become famous as well for doing shit, for being famous for being infamous. Really? And then you just spread propaganda and shit on internet and whatnot, Sometimes, like, don't believe what people say just because they said it isn't true. Sometimes, do your research. That's basically what he's saying. Learn the truth for yourself. Truth is a perspective again, where your beliefs and what morals lie. Yeah, very interesting. And it's quite a dystopian looking video. It's like, dang, it's scary how, true it is. It's not like, like the whole scary, like, ooh, ghosts and that, spirits. No, it's scary, like, in the sense that's more how people are idiots. It reminds me of Idiocracy, the movie. Man, when I thought, I was like, oh, that reminds me of Idiocracy, like, but in a more scary tone. Idiocracy has a comedy theme behind it, If you watch the movie, it's quite fair and funny, but at the same time, it kind of telling you what the futures ahead, or one of the futures, because if you believe in the multiverse theory like me, you could choose where you want to go, whether you want to go into the world of Idiocracy, or whether you want to go into the world of the golden age, the golden era of peace, harmony, people being smart, magic existing, and this and that, no disease here. But yeah, that was the verse. I like the chorus. It's quite interesting what he said. Like, it's such a simple chorus, all he's saying, and all I see is propaganda, propaganda. All I see is propaganda, propaganda. All I see is propaganda. Such a simple chorus, but at the same time it's powerful. It's like he's saying the message. He's saying what he believes in. He's not shying away from what he believes in. That's what I can feel. That's what I can see in that. Yeah. So let's continue again. So 3, 2, 1, go!
Propaganda, and all I see is propaganda, propaganda. Look what they did, indoctrinated. They convince us all that everything we say is racist, and blood will change it, that's what happens. Y'all need balance, y'all need blacks and whites and lefts and rights to stop the madness. They planned it. It's Trump or Biden, we all been divided by it in the streets. Elections always been rigged, I ain't surprised when somebody cheats. All I see is pentagrams of the propaganda, but our priority's the vaccine. It ain't hard for wolves to find a flock when the sheep are fast asleep. Too many people lack character, too many journalists scaring you, too many pencils attempting to rewrite the Constitution. They probably gonna tear it up. I love the country, but I don't trust the people taking care of us. We went to bed with the American dream, we woke up in Nightmerica. And all I see is propaganda, propaganda, and all I see is propaganda, propaganda, and all I see is propaganda, propaganda, and all I see is propaganda, propaganda.
So that was the song. Quite interesting. Second goes into Tom Macdonald. Oh, I gotta say, one thing I noticed in the video, kind of like before Tom's verse, is like it's like Dax kind of bumps into the guy who's like basically looking on his phone. He doesn't really see who he's bumped into, like. And then of course there's a scene where like someone's riding the car, he's on his phone all the time, and then he hits the guy. And of course it turns out to be Tom Macdonald, who is on the phone as well. So it's kind of like illustrating how people are stuck to the phones. People are stuck to glued to the phones and screens and whatever the shit they're seeing. It's like mindless zombies. It's quite scary, and I've seen that. I remember when I was driving down the road, I saw this one lady on the phone, not even paying attention to the road, and I'm like, "Are you fucking serious? You almost could have, if I hadn't slowed down, because I was not on the phone, I was on the road concentrating on looking at the road. Because if I didn't slow down, you'd have gotten hurt, you idiot." And I see people like driving in a car on the phone, and they're driving so fucked up. They're driving slow as if the phone is the priority for some reason. What the fuck, man? Really? Phone is your priority? Not your fucking life? You retard? That's what I mean. I don't get people nowadays. Idiocracy again, Idiocracy is so factual. It's so true what it came down to now. But anyway, let's get into Tom's verse. Break it down. So I was reading it, it's quite interesting. Look what they did, indoctrinate. They convince us all that everything we say is racist. And blood will change it, and that's what happens. You all need balance. You all need blacks and whites, lefts and rights to stop the madness. They planned it. They did. It's Trump or Biden. We all been divided out in the streets. Interesting, it's like the whole propaganda movement, everything we say, sometimes people take it as offense. Like they say, if someone says, "No, that's," I don't know, like for some reason, I don't know what people on, even the little things people say, that's not cool. And it's like, are you racist? Are you discriminating against someone? Are you discriminating against, certain people, certain gender, certain sexual orientation? It's like no, I'm just giving my opinion. Doesn't mean like, having an opinion. It's not so much saying I hate the person. It's like, like me saying I don't like mumble rappers. So what? Are you racist? You hate black people? It's like, no. I love a lot of black artists like Bone Thugs and Harmony, man. I like Tupac, man. I like Biggie Smalls. They ain't mumble rappers. Most of the mumble rappers are of different ethnicity and they suck. They're shit. Just because they mumble. Not because of the race or the ethnicity or the gender or whatever. See? People will take small things like that and twist it around. Or, oh, I hate rainbows. It's like, what? Do you hate gay people? I'm like, no. I just don't like rainbows. But I'm not saying I don't like rainbows, but I'm saying if you were to say, I don't like rainbows, they'll take some minuscule and twist it around and make it look like you're discriminating against someone. And that's the whole game that's happening in this world right now. The powers that be want to divide us from black to white, from left wing to right wing, with religion and blah blah blah, who you vote for and this and that. I mean, he makes a good point. Elections have always been rigged. I'm surprised if somebody cheats. Yes, politics is a waste of time to get into. Who you vote for doesn't matter. Whether whatever country you're in, it's always rigged. It's bullshit anyway. These politicians not making changes in the world anyway. All they're doing is, I promise to bring world peace to my nation. Yeah, right, you motherfucker. Don't bring anything to this world. You send people to go to wars so that what? They get killed? Shit, man. And the whole, all I see is pentagrams of propaganda, and our priorities are the injection, whatever. Okay? I don't want to say anything there, but you know what I mean. I have a problem with pentagrams when people say pentagrams is evil. It's not a sign of evil, it's just the way it's twisted around. Hey, I have a pentagram here. If you can see that pentagram. Or kind of, But it's like a pentagram. Pentagram is an ancient thing from back in the days. It means protection. It's just the so-called powers that be twisted around and make it look like some evil shit. It ain't evil. I'd rather have a pentagram over a cross. And that's not a diss to you Christian people, in case if you get offended by it. I'm more, in a sense, I don't label myself as any religion or such. Well, I'm not a spiritual person. I believe in mystic art and mystical spirituality, but no. To be honest, I'd rather follow Luciferianism because it's more true to what my beliefs are. But it's not a dig at any religion as well, okay? Don't get me wrong there. I love you all. It's it's quite interesting what he's saying, Too many people lack character. That's true. Too many journalists scaring you. That's true. News pumps fear every time. It's like, oh shit. You don't want to listen to that shit. That's why I don't listen to that shit. Too many pencils attempting to rewrite Constitution. That's right. They're trying to rewrite shit. Trying to take our power or freedom away. Nowadays you can't speak of certain things. Especially on social media and YouTube and whatnot, you can't speak of certain topics, otherwise they'll come back and say, Braktia! Happened to me, Braktia! Because you went up against the powers of be and you said certain topics. Braktia, you can't say anything. You know what I mean? I like this last line. I love the country, but I don't trust the people taking care of us. We went to bed with the American dream, we woke up in Night America. Yep, that's true. And yes, it's a nightmare the situation at the moment. But that's where, in a sense, where you focus at, you will bring that into life. If you focus on the negative side things, which is fine, fair enough, you have to understand the negative things around you. But if you focus on that too much, you basically bring more of that. If you focus on being woke, in a sense, being awakening to the reality, getting out of the matrix, trust me, you will bring beautiful things around to your life. If I don't watch the news, I don't listen to people in the mainstream, I don't listen to mainstream music. I try to just be more of a happy person, go outside, have a skate, make videos like this, listen to cool songs like this. I even listen to all these other cool artists, alternate, in a sense, maybe I guess in a sense, if I were to look at the mainstream artists, I'd probably look at the 80s, 90s, and those kind of, back in the days artists. Not nowadays. Nowadays is shit. Yeah. But, this is a song. I'm really digging the vibe. It's kind of a dystopian thing, and I get the message. I don't focus too much on the dystopia too much, because, like I said, whatever you focus on comes true into your life. So yes, I mean, this is something I would listen to from time to time again. I'm not taking a dig at the artist and whatnot. It's just the fact that I don't tend to focus on this too much. But I like the song. It's pretty cool. It has a cool tone to it and whatnot, And it's not your run-of-the-mill everyday song that you see. At least for me, Run-of-the-mill meaning like, something like, I don't want to take a shot at artists and whatnot, but, if I were to, like, say, that Tekashi 6ix9ine or Lil Wayne or Drake, Kanye West, Cardi B, Nicki Minaj and all that crap. No offense to you guys, but you guys are shit to me. You're not real musicians. I mean, at least to me, I don't feel it. It's too all sexualized, too commercialized, and too shitty to me. But anyway, that's me anyway. So this is my thoughts on the song. Pretty cool, pretty amazing. Leave a comment on what you think. Would like to know what you guys think about it. What do you think? What else you want me to react to? Don't give me any garbage songs, please. If I don't react to it, there's maybe a chance it may be trash that I don't like. Or the fact maybe I don't get to do videos that much nowadays. Anyway, I just do when I can, when I have free time. So, yeah. But first, I hope you guys like my poster up there. A Hero no Sora. It's like a cool ass anime, basketball anime. I just put it up there. I have my other one, which is kind of down there. It's kind of like a Bone Thugs and Harmony, Yeah. That's what I'd like to do anyway. what I watch from time to time, But anyway, hope you have a blessed day, blessed night, wherever you are in the world. Have blessed life. Enjoy, stay in the high vibes, and enjoy your life. Peace out, people. Peace out.